What is up, everybody? Sergeant Boogeyman here, Title Boxing Up Rochester, with your focus point of the week. And in war, in boxing, we want to make sure we disguise our attacks. We don't want our enemy to know what's coming. We want to trick them a little bit. Now, there's a million ways to do that. We're going to focus on just one thing this week. So, let's say we're boxing, right? We got our hands up like we should, right? We throw punches, we throw them from our guard, we bring our hands right back. Whatever that punch is, right? We always bring our hands back to our guard. You always throw your punch from your guard. That's good advice. That's why we tell you it. But the only thing is, if my guard is here and I'm still, any movement that happens is going to stand out because I'm going from still to suddenly moving. So they're going to know that a punch is coming. Maybe they don't know which one, but they're definitely going to detect the movement. So we want to disguise this. We want to, like putting on a mustache, right? We want our opponent to not know. So one thing we can do is head movement, right? Not just for defense. If my head is always moving, right? Maybe you don't know. It's not as easy to detect movement of my hands because I'm moving. I'm not just still. So whatever it is, right? I'm throwing the punch, but my head's moving. I'm throwing it off of that movement. Now that still may not be enough, right? Because they still may see, okay, my hands aren't moving, my head's moving. As soon as my hand's moving, that means a punch is coming. We don't want that. We want the art of subterfuge. So here's a trick that I like a lot. Now, be careful, because you can use this the wrong way, right? We don't want to get crazy with this. So you can move your hands a little bit. Instead of just keeping them still, punch, right? You can move them around. Not a ton. You don't want them going way out, because then your head's unprotected. You want to keep them in, right? So you can kind of disguise a little bit. My hands are always moving, right? You don't know if I'm throwing a punch or you're just seeing motion, right? It makes it much harder to see what's coming. It also, from a workout perspective, it's more movement. We talk about that with head movement, right? If you just kind of stand there and punch, right? It's never going to be as good a workout as head movement, right? Always going to be better. Try it, prove it. I want you to try moving those hands a little bit while you're boxing. Not a ton, don't go crazy. You can just start just a little bit at first. Just a little bit when you throw those combinations. Now don't forget the combination, don't forget how to punch. Don't let this break your form or do anything else, because that stuff's always more important. But we want to try to take it to that next level and see if we can trick our enemies and take us on a path to victory. Because that, my friends, is how we do it. Boogeyman out!